Welcome to Ruby News, your gateway to the pulse of the music world. Iconic tours, streaming records, and a colorful music video drop are on deck. Starting with a visual feast, Karol G dazzles with her latest music video. Karol G has released the music video for her song Ivonny Bonita from the Tropicoqueta album. This album showcases a diverse range of Latin music genres, including bachata, vallenato, and mariachi, highlighting her influence in the Latin music scene. Pharrell is featured on the bachata track Ivonny Bonita. Karol G's duet with Marco Antonio Solis at the Latin Grammys brought a magical touch to her collaborations. The release of Ivonny Bonita is anticipated to increase the album's cultural impact and reach, a vibrant blend of Latin genres setting a colorful stage. Next, we move to the forceful momentum in K-pop and rock charts with Stray Kids leading Billboard streaks. Stray Kids have just scored their fifth Hot 100 hit, keeping their streak alive with 8 consecutive #1 debuts on the Billboard 200. This puts them on par with New Jeans for the third most Hot 100 hits among K-pop groups. Remarkably, Stray Kids are the first Korean act to reach this milestone. Their album, Do It, debuted at #1 on the Billboard's Top 200 Albums chart, and they are actively promoting it across major music platforms. Meanwhile, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard have pulled their music from Spotify due to issues with AI impersonations. In related news, Warner Music Group settled lawsuits with the AI music platform Suno and announced a landmark partnership. Spotify was allowing AI-generated impersonations of King Gizzard's music, and an AI-generated song was uploaded to Architect's Spotify account without their permission. Warner Music Group is now introducing new licensed models to protect artist rights. Breaking ground, Stray Kids and King Gizzard bring their unique energy to the modern music landscape. Coldplay leads the touring realm, but who else topped the Millennium chart? Pollstar ranks Coldplay as the top touring artist of the Millennium based on ticket sales from 2001 to 2025. U2 and Ed Sheeran are not far behind, with millions of tickets sold during this time. Taylor Swift broke records with her Eras tour, grossing over $2.2 billion. These numbers show big changes in the concert economy and audience tastes over the years. Pollstar reports Coldplay sold 24.8 million tickets worldwide. With these rankings out, industry experts expect more shifts as trends continue developing. Coldplay's reign in concert rankings reveals major industry shifts, from touring to studio battle. Avatar and Deftones spar for the rock album crown. Avatar and Deftones are in a tight race for the best rock album of 2025. Avatar's Don't Go in the Forest is hailed as one of their finest records. Meanwhile, Deftones' Private Music has seen impressive commercial success, reaching #5 on the Billboard 200. Chuck Armstrong introduced this album, Showdown, on Loudwire Nights. KGOU is running a poll to decide the year's best albums, adding to the lively discussion. What does this competition say about the future sounds of rock? In rock territory, Creed's sales soar thanks to a vinyl revival of their best hits. Creed's The Best Of album has seen a huge sales jump of over 14,200% with its release in physical formats. Recently, it sold more than 3,150 copies and moved 11,800 equivalent units, combining digital and streaming sales. Debuting at #4 on the Billboard Top Hard Rock Albums chart, this marks a strong comeback for Creed in music sales. Originally launched digitally in September, the boost comes after the vinyl and CD formats became available in November. We expect more sales data and chart updates in the coming weeks. That sales surge echoes the lasting allure of classic rock. Now, cue the country twang with Luke Combs taking his music worldwide. Luke Combs is preparing for his 2026 My Kinda Saturday Night World Tour spanning North America and Europe. Tickets are available through original and resale vendors, priced from around $100 to over $300, depending on the venue. The tour will make stops in Sweden, France, the Netherlands, Ireland, and will wrap up in the UK. Supporting acts include Dierks Bentley and Thomas Rhett, among others. Luke Combs is eager to promote country music internationally, playing in places where it is not typically heard. Pre-sale tickets have already been released, with the general sale following shortly after. A globe-trotting journey to amplify country music around the world. Next, a bittersweet note as Megadeth announces their farewell tour. Megadeth is winding down its live performances because frontman Dave Mustaine is facing physical limitations and arthritis. The band has announced a farewell tour that will take place over several years, giving fans the opportunity to see them before they retire from live shows. Although reunion talks have happened, a full lineup reunion will not be possible due to a former member's past behavior. Marty Friedman has joined Megadeth for a reunion performance in Japan, his first with the band in 23 years. The farewell tour is expected to wrap up in the coming years, a heartfelt goodbye tour marking an end of an era. Honoring musical legends, fans and artists gathered in Central Park for Lennon's legacy. Fans and musicians gathered at Central Park's Strawberry Fields in New York City to mark the 45th anniversary of John Lennon's passing. Around 80 people, including young individuals born after his death, attended to celebrate Lennon's lasting impact on music and culture. 14 musicians performed throughout the day, paying tribute to his message of peace. Events honoring Lennon's legacy remind everyone of his music's timeless influence. A teenage musician highlighted Lennon's enduring call for peace and love. More gatherings are expected during the anniversary period, celebrating peace and music in a timeless tribute to John Lennon. Roll through anniversaries as Bright Eyes gear up for their tour, bringing full album experiences. Bright Eyes has announced they will celebrate the 21st anniversary of I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning, and Digital Ash in a Digital Urn with a series of concerts in 2026. The band plans to perform both albums in full at major venues, including Red Rocks Amphitheater, Hollywood Bowl, and Forest Hills Stadium. Joining them will be Tilly and the Wall, The Moldy Peaches, and Built to Spill. Connor Oberst is excited about these celebrations. The first concert kicks off at Red Rocks Amphitheater on May 6, 2026. Indie melodies resound through history in an anticipated celebration of Bright Eyes' legacy. The sound of nostalgia echoes as three classics unite for their North American tour. Toto, Christopher Cross, and the Romantics are joining forces for a 32-date North American tour in summer 2026. The tour kicks off on July 15th in Bethel, New York, and wraps up on August 30th in Toronto, Ontario. These legendary bands, famous for hits like Africa and What I Like About You, are set to deliver a wave of 1980s nostalgia. Tickets go on pre-sale starting December 9th, with general sales opening on December 12th, reliving the 80s through an unforgettable musical journey. David Byrne adds groove to the mix with his innovative North American tour plans. David Byrne is gearing up for his 2026 North American tour, starting at the Big Ears Festival in Knoxville. Once the festival wraps, the tour formally begins in Vancouver with performances on April 4th and 5th. He is touring in support of his album Who is the Sky, which came out in September 2025. Byrne has announced that the tour will officially start after the festival appearances. It will wrap up at Baltimore's Hippodrome Theater with shows on May 16th and 17th. Byrne's artistic tour kicks off with creative rhythms transversing the continent. Breaking the sound barrier, Metallica hits record streams on Spotify. Metallica's songs were streamed for over 185 million hours on Spotify in 2025, which equals more than 21,000 years of music. Nearly 100 million listeners connected with Metallica's extensive catalog, showing a significant level of fan engagement. This record-breaking performance comes as Metallica gears up for their European tour in 2026. Fans can expect enhanced experiences, including meet and greets and backstage tours. With tickets supporting charities, Metallica continues to expand their global impact through their foundation, All Within My Hands. Such streaming achievements reflect growing fan engagement worldwide. And in streaming strategy, Spotify Wrapped hits a remarkable user milestone. Spotify Wrapped 2025 reached 200 million users within just 24 hours, revealing shifts in how we consume music. The campaign shows a 19% increase from last year, underlining its impact on user engagement and subscriber growth. Riyadh Music Week is tackling these changes through panels on rights frameworks and artist development. Paul Pacifico highlights music as an ecosystem that needs collaboration and education. As discussions progress, the focus stays on adapting to the evolving consumer-driven music economy. Spotify's global growth marks a pivotal point for music consumption trends. Celebrate with Halestorm as they shock with a Grammy nomination. Halestorm has been nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Hard Rock Metal Performance. This Pennsylvania hard rock band discovered their nomination during a live concert. Lizzie Hale, the lead singer, was visibly shocked, causing the audience to fall silent before she shared the news, sparking an explosive reaction. Halestorm's surprise and joy highlight the importance of this recognition from the music industry. With the Grammy Awards approaching, the band is staying connected with fans as they eagerly await the results. The surprise nomination sets the stage for hard rock in the prestigious scene. That's the burst of melody and culture for today. Keep tuning into the rhythm of Ruby News.